Okay, we're here with Bishop Desmond Jaddoo. Now, if you could tell us your thoughts on the news that the shop has been issued a 1 month ban.
Well, West Midlands Police issued a closing order on the shop on Tuesday. That was only for 48 hours. They're in court on Thursday, and the courts are granting a closure order on the shop for a month. Now, we can see things outside the shop, but there is a sign on there and the official notice saying the shop is shut. All I can say to people is, with this stock out here, people have been sitting down watching it for the owners. They are not allowed to sell or serve anybody, and if they do that, then clearly they're in breach of that court order. I think for us as a community, the fact that the police have acted, the courts have acted because of what has happened here, it tells us zero tolerance towards racism and the importance of the fact that this type of behaviour must not be tolerated. But on the wider contextual issue about us, the black community, where we spend our money, we need to spend our money where we're respected. And in addition to that, we need to have our own black African Caribbean shops as well. Everyone else has theirs, we need to have ours, but we've got some structure and fixing up to do in our community because we need to have our loyalty. The Jewish pound circulates in their community for 28 days, white communities 21 days, Asian community 14 days. Ours is a matter of minutes, maybe an hour or so if I really want to be diplomatic. But the facts are, what we must now do is ensure that there is zero tolerance towards this type of racist behaviour to members of our community. And we must not be apologetic when we stand up for this, because it's the right thing to do. We're all created equal in God's image, and we must always remember one thing. Many of us were born here. I was born here. The facts are, this is our home country, irrespective if we want to say, well, my roots are Jamaica, my roots are India in my case, my roots are Africa in my case as well. The point that I'm making is this: at the end of the day, no one should come here and be trying to push us out or let us feel uncomfortable being here. This campaign continues, but this campaign is about the fact that a pregnant black woman was kicked, a 14-year-old black youth who was a minor child was hit, a black man was mob beaten. They were called racist slurs. But importantly, and this is the most important thing we must say, is that there is zero tolerance for this type of behaviour. And that's where it is. There's a court order on here. If they want to breach it, let them breach it. They suffer the consequences.
Thank you. We just got a couple more questions. Some people have levied some criticism in regards to the black pound signage. They feel as though it's some kind of bid for a separate currency. I mean, can you explain a bit more on that?
It's about, I've just mentioned that, it's about the circulation of our pound within our community. Community aspiration is built upon people investing in people. As I've said, the Jewish pound's 28 days, white pound 21, Asian pound 14. Ours is a matter of hours, minutes. The facts are, at the end of the day, that's what that's about. That's about how do we support our own economy.
Okay. No, I know you said it, but I just wanted to get it with the question, so it ties in. And lastly, any thoughts on the election?
Well, many people have talked about change. Let's see what happens. One thing we must do now is hold the new government to account.
Okay. Thank you for your time.